what happened to the Queen of Wands, Leo, cusp of cancer in 2021 while in the hospital after calling the police for the King of Pentacles kidnapping her autistic daughter with a seizure condition and leaving her home all alone at night at the top of the stairs in an attic. When she has seizures and starts to stagger around, fall down those stairs. Right? Terrorist campaign to get the Queen of Wands back into the hospital. Well, the doctors had nothing on her. They brought psychiatrist after psychiatrist after psychiatrist after psychiatrist to build a team against her, knowing they might end up in court. Smart stuff, right? But the Queen of Wands is smarter than that. So she knew what they were doing. She wouldn't tell them nothing except, hey, why am I here? We're calling the police on a dangerous situation. What do you have on me? And you know what one psychiatrist said? You're a fast talker. That means you're manic. And you dance. Okay, because that's how I exercise. I dance. Well, so, it was a Seinfeld episode, close talker. I don't know if you've seen Seinfeld, but I thought that was quite humorous. Fast talking. And so part of my fast talking, I sat there and I talked to one psychiatrist. I said, look, I've got a royal flush. I used to play poker. And I only win, and the reason why I would win is I would go in with the best cards and you never bluff. It's quite boring to play when you play it the right way. Then I go on tilt. Okay. Anyways, but I'm not bluffing. I have all the government patented technology. The nurse says, hey, Kristin, it was a rogue operation. It had nothing to do with us. So the psychiatrists might not have been the neural monitors, because while they're mind torturing you, they have a whole bunch of people neural monitoring how you're reacting to it. So that was a rogue operation. But they did keep me up for 2 months. So they were a part of it. Anyways, so the doctor and me went back and forth, and then they V2K'd me, voices called me and said, listen, when you had tarot-dined me, look that up. It's not an invisible crime. You leave your brain signature because there's a doctor in the targeted community that's willing to testify and test anybody's brain anywhere around the world. Just call them up. You'll read the brain signatures of the people that have been interrogating you. So he said, listen, some people have been interrogating to keep you safe, and some have been doing it for evil, and they will make the good guys bad and the bad guys evil. And then all of a sudden on her phone, all these people started showing up, musicians who were fighting this war. I knew what was going on in the psych ward. So they were holding hostages. True story. So she said, I've got to fold this royal flush. And then the next day, the psychiatrist came in and he said, we decided to give you a shot of Invega, meant for schizophrenics, for phoning the police and being a fast talker. Anyway, so I said, I do not consent, but I'm not going to fight you because then you just take me to that rubber room and make me pay for 24 hours. All right. So they gave her the shot and they kept her on it for half a year until she got her old psychiatrist back, which is the savior card. But she had to listen to the other ones. Yeah, she has to. So she put me on a lesser one that wasn't so bad. And I was feeling a little bit better. But on Invega, I was peeing my pants. My eye caved in. Oh, the Queen of Wands. Her eye caved in. She hit the floor and had to lie there for 3 months. It was a lobotomy. They had lobotomized her. So she got dressed up every day and took pictures, and they called her vain. But she was really trying to tell people was, don't play the savior games on my behalf. Do not consent. The blood be on your hands. Everything's okay. Okay. And it wasn't. All right. So, lots of horrible things, and her mom wouldn't listen, and her sister said, well, you're much nicer. I'm like, when have I ever been mean to you? I spent my whole life fighting your battles, but I didn't know about these, that they had a clone phone and they were sending her messages on Messenger when I wasn't even on Facebook at the time, but they won't listen to me, so I don't care. And it keeps you offline. They wanted me offline. My family wanted me offline. Get offline. Get offline. So my mother said, get some diapers. All right. She went on a lesser shot, which they were busting her teeth out with radiation weapons. She lost this one and this one and this one. And then the rest of her teeth fell out on this shot, which was one of the side effects is tooth loss. She had bone degeneration. Oh, it was like a couple hanging down. I'm sure they said she was a drug addict, but the dentist said her teeth were in perfect condition and 2 cavities. So no, it wasn't meth, because she doesn't do those kind of drugs. All right, just pain meds for energy weapons. Okay. So she finally got off the shot when the King of Pentacles cried because she finally went on a date. Okay? And he cried for 6 hours. Accused is the community before me as cheating. We hadn't talked for a year. I was so mad at him for 2021. He cried. He admitted everything. That he was a cheater and a liar and a thief, and he had found God. And I said, no, never again, King of Pentacles, ever again. 6 hours he cried. You are the most precious thing. God told me you were the most precious, one of his most precious. And I should have treated you and the family better, and I shouldn't have abused you. And all these confessions made her think he had repented. So she said, I will give you one more chance, King of Pentacles, if you truly have found God and repented. So she was with him for 1 month. Well, he love bombed her. Never bought her a thing for 17 years, but bought her new furniture. But he broke hers when he smashed them to go to the strippers, and all the legs off it busted off. So he owed her that anyways. Anyways, he finally called her a loser, called her some names. She said, get out. I told you. You say one more thing to me, get out. But for a month, it was heaven. I'm sure they recorded that. Okay. That was basically 2022. Alrighty. Leo gang gang.